Welcome back to TV8 and Good Morning Vail. You should have seen it like 30 seconds ago. Whoosh! Come sliding in. It's Jeff Wiles. Good morning, sir.
Jeff YI, how are you?
Great to see you, man. It's been a little while since I've seen you. You're part of the Yellow Jackets crew. I know you're wearing your Stormtrooper suit today. You look great in your Helly Hansen. But you oversee mountain safety. I love this aspect of Vail.
Well, you know, Steve Clark oversees the mountain safety. I help him a little bit on the side, but I got the information piece, you know, the guest services and stuff like that. But we're all part of we're all part of the mountain safety part, right?
I guess I familiarize my, more familiar with on that aspect because I do see you out there on the mountain. Yeah. Safety is something that everybody plays a part in. It's not like one person that dictates it. Everyone has a role.
Well, you know what? The way we look at it, we would like everybody that skis on Vail Mountain to be part of our safety team. If we could get everybody to slow down in the slow zones, if we get everybody to make a few turns, you know, in places instead of just going so fast. I mean, just being aware and that situational awareness of what's going on out there on the mountain, I think everybody becomes part of our safety team. Any employee, I mean, the guys here in blue, I look at everybody here as one of the greatest guest services we could provide to our guests is a safe skiing environment, and we're trying to make it as safe as we can.
I couldn't agree with you more, and I'll admit to it now, back in my heyday, my early 20s into my 30s, I was reckless, Jeff.
You were that guy.
I was that guy. I'm telling you, I was out of control. I was rude, and I was. And now I'm like, what was I thinking? Like, this is your party day. I know.
He's matured.
I have.
He's grown up.
And now I have my kids, and I'm chasing down idiots like myself from 20 years ago. Right. If I could go back in time and talk to myself, I'd be like, dude, chill out there. Just have a good time. Yeah. And what are some of the things that we really need to advise people on that you guys see on the mountain?
Well, you know, one thing, then this is something for our guests. People don't even think about it. You know, Vail is a very lateral mountain. And the snowboarders, when they're on catwalks, when snowboarders are on a catwalk, they are facing a certain way, right? So they cannot see you.
I'm a snowboarder.
I know that. Well, you can't see. You don't have eyes in the back of your head. So what a great safety message, what we're really trying to get our guests to be aware of is if you pass a snowboarder, pass him on his toe side, pass him on his tummy side.
Where they can see you.
Yeah, pass them where they can see you. So they can actually, that is a great safety message for people, and most people don't even think about it.
And also, if you hear that loud noise behind you from a snowboarder, I know it can be intimidating. It's them checking their speed. Snowboarders, I'm one of them. Try to check your speed when you're not behind the woman that you could tell, or man, that's just learning how to ski. We don't want to terrify them. Right. You know, check your speed early and come casually through, and also go very wide, especially around kids. They make erratic decisions.
Well, you know, you're hoping everybody's making consistent turns. How are you? Good to see you.
Good morning. No, that's great. Another one that I want to talk about is stopping in an appropriate place. You know, you don't want to stop where people can't see you. The one that drives me crazy is jibbing the catwalk. When you see snow, like, oh, let me jib, let me throw a trick here on the catwalk, then they crash, they take people out.
Well, so one thing that, especially snowboarders and skiers, because you get the freestyle skiers too, right? One thing they need to be aware is once you leave a catwalk, right? If you're on a catwalk and you go up onto the side of the catwalk and you're re-entering the catwalk, you are responsible for knowing who's coming around and who's coming down behind you or beside you. You're re-entering a catwalk. It is your responsibility, not the person's on the catwalk's responsibility to avoid you. So that person, if you leave a catwalk and come back in, you need to make sure that there's nobody coming in you're going to smack into.
I agree with you. Good to see you, Jeff. Know the code. Let's shake it out.
Nice to see you.
I got to wrap it up.
Right.
If people want to contact a Yellow Jacket, just stop, say hey, and notify them.
Please. These guys, you know what? Their job out there is education. They have the enforcement piece, and you know, for those people who don't want to pay attention and listen and you know, follow the rules, but honestly, for those people out there, they are part of the guest service on the mountain. They can answer questions. They are part of an education role to get everybody to buy into our ski safety piece.
Wonderful. Good to see you, Jeff Wiles. Happy New Year as well. Keep it safe out there. Ski all season. You got to keep it safe out there. Stop by, see a Yellow Jacket. We do have to wrap it up, but safety is everybody's part. We'll be right back in a minute.